why your
I'm just
dad
playing.
not talking to you right now.
What?
That's why your dad not talking to you right now. You wish he was talking to you. You want your dad to talk to you, but he's not.
But that's not even cool, bro. That's getting hella deep though,
You want
bro.
your dad. You want your dad to spend time with you, but you don't want to. He don't want to spend time with you.
But Brooklyn, that's not cool, bro. On God, that's weird as fuck. But that shit, you could take on God out Uber.
He don't want to talk to
And
you.
you still going, bro. You a weird, bro.
No, that's why your
I'm just
dad
playing.
not talking to you right now.
What?
That's why your dad not talking to you right now. You wish he was talking to you. You want your dad to talk to you, but he's not.
But that's not even cool, bro. That's getting hella deep though,
You want
bro.
your dad. You want your dad to spend time with you, but you don't want to. He don't want to spend time with you.
But Brooklyn, that's not cool, bro. On God, that's weird as fuck. But that shit, you could take on God out Uber.
He don't want to talk to
And
you.
you still going, bro. You a weird, bro.
Yikes, right? Listening to that, I cringed because it reminded me of myself kind of like around 18, 19 years old. I don't know the ages of these creators, but popular YouTubers, Brooklyn Frost and Jay Cinco, they both have extremely successful platforms. Brooklyn has a brother who has an extremely large platform on Instagram. So when it comes to being financially stable, I feel like both of these young creators are. But this video has gone viral and is making its rounds because of what she said. So you can see in the video that they're obviously, bickering like couples do, especially young couples. But things take a turn when Brooklyn mentions to him that that's why his father doesn't want to engage with him and things of that nature. And you can see his whole disposition change. He doesn't want to have this conversation anymore. He's feeling away. He's telling her that you took it too far. And then even when she continues, he's like, you're still going. So it made me think about relationships and boundaries and the things that we say to one another, because when we're with our mates and when we're having those pillow talks, you share some really deep things. You talk about your childhood. You talk about how things might have affected you, things that are hurting you. This is the person that you confide in. So how far is too far when you're arguing? Because if this is a person that you never ever want to see again in life, then go for the jugular. That's certainly going to get rid of them. But if this is someone that you actually cherish and you have love for, you have to take a moment and think when you're enraged, is this something that I can come back from? And certain words, because the tongue is a mighty, mighty sword, certain words you can't come back from. That old saying, what is it? Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. I call bullshit and cap on that, because words hurt. The things people say to us, we can never forget. That's why a lot of relationships or friendships end, because you can forgive them, but like the words that they said when they were mad, you can never ever forget that. So words certainly do hurt. I hope that they both continue to have successful platforms. Truly, I do. You know how I feel. It's not a lot of minority platforms that, make really, really big numbers. But I hope that, being young, that this is something that this young lady can learn from. Don't know what happened. Don't know the dynamics of their relationship, because no relationship is perfect. I don't know if he hurt her. I don't know if he said those things to her. All I know is this clip that everyone is looking at and saying, oh my gosh. And it made them think, damn, this is why a lot of men probably don't open up, or this is why people are so guarded and things of that nature, because when someone gets mad, they're going to reveal things that you never in a million years thought that they would reveal. So we have to ask ourselves, how far is too far? Learn to have some boundaries and not aim to just destroy one another. Because like I said, time and time again, it reveals more of you than it does of the person. So while you're thinking that you're hurting them, it actually reveals your character. It reveals your traits. And that makes people say, thank you for showing me who you truly are, because obviously you felt this way. That's why when people are talking, it's like, oh, I was drunk, I didn't mean it. I always say, and this is my opinion and nobody can take that shit from me, a drunk tongue tells no lies, because this is what you're feeling. This is what was within. This is what you wanted to say, but you used your anger or your inebriated state to say them. You still wanted to say them. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully this is something that you see how it got me so tongue tied, child. Hopefully this is something that this young couple can learn from. I like the fact that it seems like the two of them are not necessarily bashing one another online, while I'm sure their fans are, because it seems like their platform, they did a lot of couple activities, and I can only imagine the money that they made. They had reels and things of that nature. So not only if this is true that they've, broken up financially too, I'm sure it's a little impact with separating ways. So love and light, stay chatting, chatters.